Hey guys, Tom here again. Oh hello. with Jacob for Darkone Daddy Vlog Day 4. Day 4. Lady Naki is there. You can't see her, but where my hand stops,
Ow.
there, that is where the top of her head is.
Ow.
Today has been quite a good day. It's the first full day, obviously, with baby home. It is now. What time is it, my love?
20 past 8.
Oh, where are you going? 20 past 8. 20 past 8. You've been doing it all day. Were you okay? We had her mother and sister came over today, first house visit, and we also had the midwife come over today to learn some good tricks. Perfect example. I got a good lesson to learn today. Actually, is times are always changing when it comes to childcare. Because obviously when Tracy's mum arrived first and her sister, and basically when her baby was crying, her mum was like, don't pick her up. You know, it's a term called rod in your, is it rod in your back? Okay, rod in your back. Hey, it's me. Which a lot of people say, oh yeah, if you cry, if you pick them every time they cry, it's you know, it does this, that, the other. It basically makes the baby reliant upon crying and stuff like that. But as we spoke to the midwife, she was like, no, contact like this is essential. You know, if the baby's crying or whatever, skin to skin, very important. We did that today, didn't we, babe?
Yeah.
We both did some skin to skin. Just closed the curtains, Tom's off, took turns, just having baby, just chill out. And it was a pretty good session. Maybe he's been having a bit of good crying. Kind of hard to figure out what he really wants at the moment, isn't it? Oh, what's the matter? What's the matter, Jakey? Right? What is the matter? But yeah, like other things the midwife told us. Don't let people who have had a smoke go near your baby at least an hour after smoking, because it's an hour on the breath. Obviously, both Lady and I are not very big smoker fans, and we do not want the same for our son, so yeah, that's going to be a rule. Yeah, Jakey. What else did we learn today, babe?
Better breastfeeding positions.
Better, oh yes, that's right. I mentioned that baby was sort of iffy about the breastfeeding. Well, the midwife showed Tracy a new position. Tracy was kind of breastfeeding with with baby like sort of this, but that wasn't really working, so instead, so I use you as an example, same breast but like had the baby here and it was a much more natural position. Oh, I know, the horrible man I am, just using you as a prop. Before we did skin to skin, I took my shirt off, just had baby just lie, wearing nothing but his nappy. Oh, what? Oh, what is it? Oh dear. A lot of good tips though, and it has been good. Has been very good. Baby's last night though. Oh yeah, I got to talk about last night. Last night, are you gonna take her?
Yeah, shall I take him?
You take him. Take her again. I keep doing that. You take him. Here we go. Yeah. Last night was mental, absolutely mental. He was asleep all day yesterday, but then obviously last night he was just on and off, just going off every second it was. We didn't get any sleep. I think we got a good couple of, maybe an hour sleep, if that, between us. I think we both ended up waking up at 7:30. You what?
Look at his face.
Oh, let's see if I can get a go at that.
Hello. Hello. You want to say hi?
Hello, Jake. You want to say hello to everybody?
Who's that?
You want to say hello to everybody? He's just like, what else? He's not as camera eager as his father. But yeah, you can say we woke up at 7:30, I think it was.
Yeah.
And we thought, you know, fuck it, we're not gonna get back. And as soon as we got up and got down, sat down, and everything, he went to sleep and he was fine. He was like, yeah, like, you know, he was happy as Larry he was. But yeah, we have to register. We've got an appointment booked for the 13th. Booked in of January, registered and everything. get his birth certificate and all that. But yeah, it's always listen to your midwife. That's the main thing, because obviously you're going to get a lot of parents, a lot of grandmas and all that who are going to be saying, trying to give you this advice and stuff. But sometimes their advice doesn't necessarily mean it'll work for your advice. For example, Tracy has these socks to prevent against blood clot, and she was told to wear them for 6 weeks. Where, her mum was like, no, you don't need to wear them for 6 weeks. That's ridiculous. But what her mum doesn't realise is, whereas her mum was just like a tiny stick figure for starters, she never had cesareans either. She's got a completely different risk factor anyway for blood clots having a baby. So we was just like, right, we're gonna compromise and this, that, and the other. But always listen to the midwife.
Oh, no.
It's very important because they're very trained. I'm not saying never. I'm not saying just instantly assume anything your relatives have to say is inaccurate or incorrect. But sometimes, especially if they're older parents or older relatives, they can. A lot of the information may be outdated. Their circumstances may be completely different from yours. So always listen to the experts. I've been reading up, and he wasn't taking 2 hours with Moses basket and. Apparently that's very normal. It does take him a few weeks to just sort of settle in and get used to everything. He had his first big poo this morning, and he had a massive poo. Oh my god, it was like BP had crushed into his arsehole. That's how big and black and just oily it was. But overall, but that's a good thing anyway. It really is good. So yeah, I'm gonna make. I know I sort of went on a tangent before, but on the others, but I'm gonna make this a very short video. A, because battery power's running out, but B, it's more just a quick run through of the day and what we've done, and just a little lesson. And today's lesson is always listen to everyone, take on all advice, but take your when the midwife comes to visit. Really take on board everything she has to say, because she's got all the up-to-date training, and she knows everything. I got taught how to mix formula as well, which we're going to be using if she stops producing for whatever reason. But we're going to stick to the breastfeeding as much as we can. But yeah, just always listen to the midwife, but don't necessarily disregard what your family and friends have to say. I'm not saying their methods are wrong, but sometimes other people's methods might not be your methods, because all people are different. All babies are people, i.e. all babies are different. They're not all going to react the same way to the same things. So the best advice again is to just find your own formula. Really, you find your own methods to make them work, and that's pretty much all I've got to say. Really, I think it's because I'm a bit tired, because we have been up for a long time and we haven't had much sleep. But I think we're gonna work on getting baby on a schedule, so we can, when he goes to sleep, we go to sleep, and then we all sleep. But yeah, I'm gonna call it a quickie that one for today. Join me tomorrow for tomorrow's walkthrough of the day of those days' events, as well as the lesson of that day. So thanks for joining us, guys. It's goodbye for me. Say goodbye, Tracy.
Bye bye.
And Jakey's having a little sleep. I think he's just getting settled.
He's just chilling.
He's just chilling. So take care, guys, and thank you for joining me. Bye bye.